I see it's a little past 6:30, so we'll go ahead and get started. I want to welcome everyone here in the audience tonight, and for those of you watching at home on Channel 7, and who knows when, since we're on YouTube, which means things I say now will live forever. That's a scary thought, but here we go. So again, I want to welcome everyone. I'm Mayor David Austin, and it is an honor to present my now fourth State of the City address. An optimist stays up to watch the new year come in. A pessimist stays up to make sure the old one leaves. After hearing this phrase and sharing it at our last council meeting, which was what we used to end 2016, I'm happy to report that this grandpa was able to stay awake past midnight and watch the new year come in. And I did so because I am an optimist. 2017 is going to be very interesting. We're going to have a new president, and heck, the Chicago Cubs won the World Series last year. Don't know what that says for this year. And today, the Kansas City Chiefs and Dallas Cowboys are champions of their respective divisions. So anything is possible in 2017, I have to think. And I have some big dreams. It was also an amazing year for some of our citizens. This past spring, a 7th grade student from Sunrise Christian Academy won the statewide If I Were Mayor contest. And at our last meeting, we were honored to recognize one of our very own as a Rhodes Scholar. That was a thrilling beginning and end to 2016. And don't forget, we completed the city history book as well. I'll make a plug for those. They're still for sale. 1 week ago, the Associated Press Times Square Alliance poll reported that Americans are entering 2017 on an optimistic note. This poll found that a majority believes things are going to get better for our country this year. It said Americans weren't thrilled with 2016, with just 18% saying things for the country got better. I'm sure those poll numbers would have been much different if the poll was limited just here to Bel Aire. While I'm absolutely certain the optimism would remain high, it wouldn't be only for 2017. 2016 was a pretty good year for our city. Yes, we had our bad days, but we had a lot more of the good days. And that is why we are here this evening and what I plan to talk about. Optimism, if you haven't figured that out, is the theme that you're going to hear tonight and what I plan to use as the guide for 2017. But first, I'd like to recognize some very special folks that are with us this evening. I am blessed to be a father, and more importantly, a grandfather and a husband to the most wonderful woman in the entire world. So my wife, Katura, is here, and I would not be here if it were not for her support. There are other dignitaries I'd like to recognize before we get rolling tonight. City Council members, Ramona Becker is here with us, Guy McDonald, Betty Martine, and Diane Wynn. And Peggy O'Donnell did inform me earlier she's still recovering, so unfortunately was not able to join us tonight. I also see some members of our staff from our fantastic city. City Manager Ty Lasher. See, this is where I get in trouble because I'm going to name people and I'm going to forget somebody. But our City Clerk Stacy Cook is here. Our City Attorney Allison is here. And we also have County Commissioner Dave Unruh. I want to welcome you. And two fantastic volunteers, James Schmidt, who serves on our Planning Commission, and Gary Northwall, who's served on our tree board for a number of years. So will you join me in recognizing these individuals? For some, city government is just an afterthought. Many simply do not understand what it is that we do. In order to change that, we must govern in a way where all of our residents feel connected and made aware of the happenings at City Hall and with our many departments. We must continually inform our citizens. We need to listen to people, and we need to respond. You deserve the best from your city government, and I promise we will continue to be there for you, accessible and always ready and willing to help. Throughout my life, I've often heard that it's all about the journey, and what a journey it has been. As I said in my report at our last council meeting, and referred to earlier here, the City Council has weathered a couple of significant storms, all the while remaining transparent. Many members of the community came to our meetings, some speaking to various topics, and we know more and more watch online or on their tablets or smartphones. Our city council meetings and workshops are all broadcast live and shared within 24 hours online through our website and YouTube channel. Our social media numbers through Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, and YouTube have steadily increased every single month this year. Earlier this year, our staff worked diligently, or last year I should say, were able to unveil a newly updated website, and that happened this fall. I hope you've all been able to check that out. It offers a great way to email all the council members directly and communicate with them, and just has all kinds of information. It's also now more mobile friendly, so you can view it from your phone, tablet, and of course, obviously on your computer. Services and information are much easier to find. You can sign up to be notified for emergency alerts, road closures, or to receive city service alerts. You can also receive the Bel Aire Beacon, which is a monthly e-newsletter. In the last 3 months, we have had more than 8,500 visits, unique visits to our website. So we know it is a key way for the city to communicate with residents and visitors. I'm also very proud of the fact that you can now download the Bel Aire mobile app on your Android or iPhone. If you prefer to access your payment, notifications, and city staff information all in one easy location, this app is much improved from our previous one, and this is vital. Smart Insights analyze usage data and reports that mobile digital media time in the U.S. is now significantly higher compared to desktop usage. The implications are clear. If we are not able to reach our current and future citizens through mobile search or display, we don't provide a satisfactory mobile experience, we will miss out because other cities will. Dave Chafee, author of Embarking in Marketing Excellence, says the trend in mobile device usage compared to all screen use, again, shows that we are well past the tipping point. I hope that we'll be able to find ways to improve our cellular coverage in the near future. Bel Aire continues to provide important information in the most convenient and functional ways for our residents, both established and new. Knowing tablet and smartphone usage is increasing, we're going to have to continue to use more traditional methods, including and remain active on our social media channels. So be sure to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter and Instagram. And we also recently joined Nextdoor to better connect with neighborhoods in our city. Information about our great city truly is just a tap away. Another accomplishment that I am proud of is our budget. Our budget remains strong. I told you we had a lot to celebrate in 2016 and a lot of reasons to be optimistic in 2017. Getting out of debt while maintaining and providing city services and planning for the future remains an interesting balancing act. The good news is that we have had more than $1.5 million in land sales to date. This has led to 2 additional payments totaling $1.1 million that went directly towards our debt principals. Over the past 3 years, the city has made $3,720,000 in principal prepayments on our land debt. Anytime you make those prepayments and get out of debt faster, that's what you should be doing, and that's what we're doing. Because this is above and beyond the payments that are already budgeted and worthy of a celebration. Last year, we added 61 new housing units with a value greater than $13 million. We also added 3 new commercial businesses with more than $16.5 million of construction values. The Sked building and the Factory Direct copper and granite outlet store are completed and occupied in our Commerce Park. And permits and construction of the Broadstone Villas 2 apartments and Epic Sports are coming soon. LaSalle Heights second, Chapel Landing second, Rock Springs second, Englert and Deer Run residential plats have also been completed and filled in 2016. Sunflower Commerce Park's second industrial final plat has been approved, and the new home of Epic Sports 20-acre complex. Phase 4 of Rock Spring Iron Gate Patio Homes, Phase 3 of Courtyard at Elk Creek, and Phase 1 of Deer Run are all underway with planning, infrastructure, and very soon new housing. So this means we're going to have even more housing starts in 2017. The vacant Pella Window building was remodeled and is now occupied by United Food and Commercial Workers District 2 Union. The family video complex added an outside ice vending machine. Sunrise Christian Academy remodeled the school kitchen and will provide a means to better serve their students. Many Bel Aire homes are getting facelifts and are going to be back on the market, or families are going to be occupying them once finished. The city has 2 new home-based businesses as well, one with a health body focus and one that focuses on vegan meals. So sure to attract a lot of interest there. Looking forward, the 2017 budget once again called for a $0 mill increase. I got to say, there's not a lot of cities that can say that. The budget maintains operations while addressing the need for street improvements throughout the city. It's another reason for optimism in 2017. Our total city general fund budget in 2016 was approximately $7 million. It's no secret that we are saddled with land debt. In fact, we still owe nearly $16 million on 1,300 acres. And we continue to chip away more and more at this every passing year. I want to let everybody know that 60% of our budget, approximately $3.5 million each year, goes directly for land-related debt payments, special assessments, etc. That leaves just 40% to cover operating costs to run the city. Yet we continue to operate all of our city departments in an effective and efficient manner. Senior Center, Parks Administration, Mayor, Council, Code Enforcement, Planning and Zoning, Community Development, Police, Pool, and Recreation all come out of the general fund. We employ 33 full-time and 9 part-time seasonal employees who carry out the work of these departments. I want to pause for a moment and point out that our number of employees is about half of what most cities our size employ. Our employees do an amazing job working hard every single day, and for this I say thank you from the bottom of my heart. We are seeing growth in the Sunflower Commerce Park with lot sales totaling $525,000 in 2016. This is attributed to the recent success to businesses wanting to expand their operations and the city's inventory of shovel-ready land. With the recent success in land sales, the City Council approved financing for part of the Sunflower Commerce Park Phase 2. Lastly, on the budget, Bel Aire received the Distinguished Budget Presentation Award from the Government Finance Officers Association for the 2016 budget. We were only one of 3 cities of the second class in Kansas that received this award. Let's talk about community development. Move away from the budget. The Community Development Advisory Committee continues to assist with the planning and organizing of community events as well as marketing of Bel Aire. It added 6 new members last year, and I can't wait to see what the members elect to host this year. Our most recent event, the Christmas Open House, was a success with an estimated 200 kids lining up to meet Santa Claus. They had a lot of treats that were provided by Fetch Bistro, and they left with goodie bags from the Gospel Assembly Church. I want to say a special thank you to the Bel Aire Lions Club and their members for partnering with the city on this event. In the last few weeks, I have received many comments as citizens and visitors alike have noticed that the city has added some additional holiday cheer throughout Bel Aire. Christmas lights and wreaths went up on City Hall for the first time. Flags saying Season's Greetings were added to Woodlawn. And next year, due to the council's addition of Christmas decorations to the budget, we hope to make it even bigger and brighter to kick off the holiday season. Looking back over the year, the Fall Festival was a fun day for all. It was a little windy, but perfect temperature for enjoying a car show, listening to the music, visiting with the animals at the petting zoo, and riding on the horse-drawn carriage. We also had, of course, a lot of vendors inside that lined up the gymnasium and face painting and balloon animals, all that stuff for keeping kids entertained. I want to thank Chisholm Trail State Bank, the Bel Aire Chamber of Commerce, the Bel Aire Lions Club, and Wichita Hoops for sponsoring that event. In August, we held the Hot Dogs Pool Party, which seems to get bigger and bigger every year. It was just as fun as ever. This year we had 180 dogs attend, and we raised $900 towards the dream of having a dog park in Bel Aire. Heartland Animal Hospital and the Dog Treatery have donated prizes, staff, and their expertise every year. I thank them. At the Spring Festival, which included the Easter egg hunt with over 10,000 eggs, that's the largest turnout we've ever had. Those eggs took volunteers from Cornerstone Christian Church hours to spread, but I think the children gathered them up in a mere seconds. Safety. I want to talk about safety. It's always been a priority in Bel Aire. Our police department has been more visible, and they created new opportunities for our residents to really get to know the department and officers on a more personal level. Two examples are the Fall Festival Car Show and the National Night Out. We had officers and staff that worked with local car clubs and local businesses to make the events successful. The Fall Festival Car Show and National Night Out allowed our officers to meet hundreds of residents in a relaxed setting. In April last year, the Bel Aire Police Department embarked on a project to go digital with electronic ticketing. This effort has provided a streamlined process for the court clerk to process the citations. As we found exciting new ways to further connect with our community, our officers were also busy handling incidents that came in on a daily basis. We really do have a bustling police department, and I am proud to announce that the Bel Aire Police Department earned the distinct designation of one of the 3 safest cities in the state of Kansas. This is a direct reflection upon the dedication, commitment, and responsiveness of every one of our men and women in uniform. I'm also proud to report that several officer vacancies have been filled, and that as of December 9th, the department is back to full strength. And that's something we should all be excited about. Moving on, I want to talk about the Bel Aire Recreation Department. It oversees 3 departments, including the Bel Aire Recreation Central Park Swimming Pool and the Bel Aire Seniors. The Recreation Department offers recreational programs and facilities to the residents of Bel Aire and visitors alike. Programs include youth sports, martial arts, fitness, senior activities, dance, day camp, facility rental, and a changing variety of other programs and activities. We had over 3,000 youth and adults that participated last year in the Bel Aire recreation programs. We also added new programs this year, including the Belle of the Ball dance, the Young Rembrandts cheer squad, tumbling tykes, and a British soccer camp. We don't track spectator attendance for games and events, but estimates are in the tens of thousands annually. Recreation Center drop-in activities, including basketball, volleyball, using the game table, walking and jogging, using the weights and exercise equipment, totaled more than 7,000 visitors in 2016. And outdoor recreation facilities are used year-round by programs, residents, and local schools. Work is underway right now on a new ball field irrigation system that's going to be ready to use this spring. This facility improvement will provide more efficient water usage, operation effectiveness, and irrigation labor costs are going to be reduced. The Central Park swimming pool is open to the public in the summer through daily fees, memberships, or swimming lessons. More than 6,000 visits were recorded at the pool last year. This is the highest participation level ever. Revenue was up 23%, which also set a record. With a portion funding from Sedgwick County, the Bel Aire Seniors offers programs and services for residents 55 and over. These offerings are designed to improve health and wellness, decrease isolation, and provide social, economic, and educational opportunities. I'm happy to report that in 2016 there were 180 registered participants, and Bel Aire Seniors exceeded all of the county requirements. Now, we can't forget Public Works. The City of Bel Aire received the Tree City USA Award for the 20th time this year. We have joined 67 other communities within the state of Kansas that have been awarded the designation of Tree City USA for 20 or more years in a row. Arbor Day was observed in April, and a survivor tree sampling was planted in honor of the men and women of the Sedgwick County Fire Department. Staff members mowed and maintained approximately 3,200 acres of public ground within the city last year as well. Streets is the next topic I want to tackle here. 2016 saw the start of the long-awaited 37th Street reconstruction project. This project is a partnership between the City of Bel Aire, City of Wichita, and WAMPO. We understand that there are some frustrations experienced by residents in this area due to increased traffic on side streets, but we are very excited to see this project finally getting underway. Once this project is completed, residents will see easier commutes due to the 3-lane street and have additional opportunities for walking and biking within the community, with the addition of the bike lanes and sidewalks. The construction on this project is currently ongoing, with the street open back up to two-way traffic in April, so you mark your calendars for that, and it's going to be completed this fall. In 2016, our street repairs mainly focused on keeping existing street failures from getting worse. The main projects focused on curb repair and patchwork, primarily in Park Vista, Bel Aire Heights, and Pearson's neighborhoods. Thermal crack repair and crack sealing, primarily in the Westlake neighborhood. Asphalt patchwork, primarily on Quail Ridge. 53rd Street between Greenwich and 127th, culvert replacement. We elevated the roadway and ditch clean out there. And this work was done to assist in shifting maintenance. The primary projects for 2017, which I know a lot of us are looking forward to, include street patching and an overlay of hedgerow from 45th Street to Sunrise Christian, and the installation of rock shouldering on Rock Road between 45th and 53rd Street. Additional projects may include base repair and concrete patching of 53rd Street west of Rock, installing preventative maintenance products on the newer asphalt streets, thermal crack repair of Edgemore from 41st to 38th, and adding material to the gravel roads, which is going to elevate them. I am excited to announce that the City of Bel Aire was selected for inclusion in the Wichita Area Metropolitan Planning Organization's Transportation Improvement Program for the reconstruction of Woodlawn from 37th Street to 45th Street. This project is scheduled for construction in 2020, and preliminary design for this project is going to begin this year. Utilities is something else we should talk about real quick. We understand the importance of available, safe, clean water, and will continue to provide top quality water to meet the city's demands. In 2016, the city entered into a maintenance contract for the North Water Tower. This maintenance contract includes the painting of this tower, which should occur in the spring. And as your mayor, I set a goal of engaging more of our citizens. It is our responsibility to be good stewards. This year, we partnered with Hugo Wall School at Wichita State University to survey every single Bel Aire resident. We want to know your desires, thoughts, and ideas on how our city should look. We have a golden opportunity with over 1,000 acres, a dedicated commerce park, designated residential, and a field ripe for the addition of retail and entertainment. The governing body will receive the results within the next month from this survey, and this is going to be my laser focus in 2017. We will plan to use the results in shaping the budget, growth, and marketing of our community. We also hired Law Kingdon to create a master plan for a new park, as well as a community growth plan. Both are going to be finalized this year. Staff has been working on a master walking/biking plan to go hand in hand with this growth. I plan to reach out to all kinds of folks with the goal of getting one of them to set up shop here in Bel Aire. And we all know that growth breeds growth. While our finances are sound, I do look forward to the day that we can operate our city on more than 40% of what we take in, resulting in more road improvements and improved services. We are blessed, like I said, with a dedicated staff that makes sound financial decisions, practices good management, and offers wise choices that have left us in good shape. In closing here, I am ready to continue my journey. You can call it my Bel Aire dream journey. I'm here today to encourage all city residents, city staff, and our council members to take this journey with me. Together we can blaze some new trails and create some new history. One of our nation's ultimate trailblazers was former astronaut Jim Lovell. And he said there are three kinds of people: people who make things happen, people who watch things happen, and people who say what happened. Join me and let's go make things happen. Thank you, and God bless each and every one of you. And our regularly scheduled council meeting is going to start in just a few minutes, but we do have some light refreshments and be happy to meet with any of you. And again, thank you all for being here.